When you operate union on the same set, you will get the same set. So this is what idempotent law. A union B is a set which contains elements of A also, elements of B also, but common elements you should take only once. So how to really define it? You know, two sets are said to be equal sets if they have identical elements. Now elements are same. First two elements I group, first two sets I group, here last two sets I group. However you group, the value is same. So therefore union is associative. A union null set gives you A, or any set union null set gives you the given set. A union A is A, B union A is B, C union A is also C. Intersection of two sets is a set which contains common elements of A and B. It's a set which includes elements that are present in A and B both. So we use the intersection as both or apparition and. Welcome to the session, dear students. In my last class, I explained concepts of sets and subsets. Now we'll go ahead with very important concept, that is operations on sets. The operations of sets. The first operation we are going to learn is union of sets. Now I am going to teach you union of sets. Union means combining two sets. So when you combine two sets, you should write all the elements of both the sets without repeating. That is the thing. So now how to define it? A and B be any two sets. The union of A and B is a set which consists of elements of A and it should contain elements of B, but the common elements being taken only once. You should not repeat them. And we denote union using the symbol U. U stands for what? Union. Now onwards, the symbol U stands for what? Union. And symbolically we write this as A union B. How to read this as? A union B. Now a simple example I have taken. Let A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. Set A is 2, 4, 6, 8. Set B is 6, 8, 10, 12. Set B is 6, 8, 10, 12. Find A union B. A union B, I have written. What is A union B? Combine A and B without repeating the elements. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I wrote all 2, 4, 6, 8. And here I have 6, 8, 10, 12. So 6, 8 already we have written, 10, 12. See, 6, 8 has been common for both. If there are elements repeated, you write them only once. That's it. Union means simple. Combine the elements of both the sets without repeating. So I'll take one more example. Say A is equal to 1, 3. B is equal to 3, 5. What is B? 3, 5. How many sets I have taken? 2 sets. They are non-empty sets. They have elements. Now I'll find A union B. All of you know the symbol stands for what? A union B. A union B means it's a set which contains elements of A as well as B. So 1, 3. And here we have 3, 5. So write 5. 1, 3, 5. Combine both. But 3 is present in both. But you should write only once. All of you know set is collection of well-defined distinct objects. In any set, you should not repeat elements. So this is A union B. I hope all of you understood. What is A union B? A union B is a set which contains elements of A also, elements of B also. But common elements you should take only once. So how to really define it? So now when I go to the definition, so the union of two sets A and B is the set C, which consists of all those elements which are either in A or in B, including those which are in both. And symbol is A union B. And this is the exact mathematical definition. So we say A union B is equal to a set containing element X such that X belongs to A or X should belong to what? B. Or it should belong to both. So if I take any element from union, either it should belong to A or it should belong to B. And Venn diagram representation. So set operations and sets can be represented in Venn diagram. So the square bracket, see here rectangle whatever I wrote, that represent universal set. And set A is one of the set here, set B is other set, and shaded part represent A union B. In blue color shaded I have done, the shaded A union B means both. So shaded part is A union B. This is a Venn diagram representation of A union B. Now what is A union B? Mathematically A union B means it's a set which contains X and X belongs to A or X belongs to B. So A union B is a set which includes the elements of A or elements of B, and it also includes the elements which are present in both. Now to understand better, we'll take one more example. Let me take one more example. If A is equal to, if set A is equal to, I'll take 3, 5, 6. I'll take set B is equal to 5, 6, 9, 8, 9, 18. So I've written two sets. Now we'll read this as A union B. Now I am going to find what? A union B. What is meant by A union B? It's a set. It should contain elements of A. So 3, 5, 6. And also it should contain elements of B. Elements of B means what? 5, 6, 9, 8. Already 5, 6 are there. So don't repeat them. Just write 9, 18. That's it. This is union. What is A? How to read this? A union B. What is meant by A union B? Combine the elements of A and B without repeating. In A I have 3, 5, 6. I wrote them. In B I have 5, 6, 9, 8. I'll write 5, 6, 9, 8. But already 5, 6 is there. So don't write 5, 6 again. Already 5, 6 is there. Write 9, 18. That's it. A union B. We can combine more than two sets also by using the operation A union B. For example, if I have A is equal to 1, 2, B is equal to 3, 4, and C is equal to 1, 4, 9. Now I'll find A union, then I'll find A union B union C. What is meant by A union B union C? Combine A with B and C without repeating. So 1, 2, then I'll take 3, 4, then C. 1 and 4, already 1 is there, 4 is there, so don't repeat, only 9 if you write enough. This is A union B union C. So now I hope all of you understood how to find union. Union of two sets means what? It's a set containing X such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. So A union B, please understand, A union B is also called as A or B. We can also call it as what? A or B. This is read as what? A union B. This is the first operation. A union B. This is the first operation on sets. So first operation I taught you what? A union B. What is meant by A union B? If I give you two different sets, A union B is combination of both the sets. Means write the elements of set A and set B without repeating. Then we have properties of A union or properties of union. What are the properties? First and foremost properties, it is commutative, we'll say. Union is commutative, means A union B if you do or B union A if you do, you'll get same. So union is commutative, means if I take, let A is equal to, I'll take a set called 1, 2, 3. And I'll take B is equal to 2, 3, 5. Now we find A union B. Then we'll find A union B. What is meant by A union B? Write the elements of A and B without repeating. 1, 2, 3 and 2, 3, 5 are present. So just 5 if I write enough, because 2, 3 are already there. Now you do B union A. B union A means what? Combine B and A. If I combine, I'll get 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5 and 1. You know, two sets are said to be equal sets if they have identical elements. Now elements are same, but we are immaterial of writing it. I can also write this 2, 3, 5 1 in order. I can write 1, 2, 3, 5. Both are same if you see. So therefore, what is the conclusion? Therefore, A union B is always equal to what? B union A. A union B is union B. So remember this. This is called as what? Commutative. So we can say union is what? Commutative. Means what? A union B and B union A both are same. Means you can replace A union B with B union A or B union A with A union B. Now, associative. When we have three sets, we can combine however you want. Means if we can combine first two and last two. So now I'll talk about associative law. Union is associative, means A union B. First two I'll group. If you take union C, it is same as A union B union C. So therefore we say union is what? Associative. When can you say A union is associative? A union B union C is same as A union B union C. You can take a problem and solve it. It will hold good. For example, I'll take, if A is equal to, I'll take a small set, say 1, 2. I'll take B is equal to 2, 3. I'll take C is equal to 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 4. Please observe, I take A as 1, 2, B as 2, 3, 3, 4. I'll find A union B union C. First we'll find A union B. So A union B means combine these two. It will become 1, 2, 3. Union C. C means what? Set 3, 4. Now we have to do operation union for these two. What is union of 1, 2, 3 and 3, 4? It will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you got A union B union C. A union B union C you got. What is that? That is a set containing 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will take RHS of this. What is RHS? A union separately with B union C. That is A union. I will find B union C. What is B union C? Combine these two. If I combine these two, 2, 3, 3, 4. If I combine, I will get 2, 3, 4. Now A. What is set A? What is set A? They gave 1, 2. 1, 2 union 2, 3, 4. Now union means combine this without repeating. So I'll get 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Already 2 we wrote, 3, 4. That's it. So call it as 2. Observe equation 1 and 2. Observe equation 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, it is very clear that from 1 and 2, I conclude A union B union C is same as A union B union C. So first two elements I group, first two sets I group, here last two sets I group. However you group, the value is same. So therefore union is associative. First we proved A union is commutative. When can you say commutative? If A union B is equal to B union A. Then I told union is associative. What is associative? A union B union C should be same as A union B union C. Now we have law of identity element. See, in union, null set is called as identity element. All of you know this symbol stands for what? Null set. Null set means what? Empty set. Empty set means what? Set without any element. Now null set is the identity element of union operation. What is the identity element of union operation? Null set. So now we'll see that. So now coming to this, I told you psi is what? Identity. Is what? Identity of union. For the operation union, I can say identity means if you do A union null set or you do null set union A, you will get A. A union null set is A. For example, let us consider, let A is equal to any set you take. I will take 1, 2, 3. A simple set containing 3 elements I will take. Now I will do A union psi means what? I will combine 1, 2, 3 union 1, 2, 3. I will combine with what? Null set. So when I combine two sets, I should write the elements of first set, that is 1, 2, 3. Then I should write elements of second set. Second set is what? Null set. So no elements are there to write. So I'll leave it. So now I'll get A union psi is equal to what I got? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is given set. That's it. So remember this. What is A union psi? A union psi is A. So psi is called as identity element. Why? Because A union psi gives you A. Not only this, for any set, if you take B union null set gives you what? B. Or C union null set gives what? C. Any set union null set gives you the same set. So now we covered 3 properties. First property I told you, union is commutative. A union B is same as B union A. Second property I told you, union is associative. Means what? A union B union C is same as A union B union C. Means first two if you club or last two if you club, you will get same. Then I taught third one, that is identity. Null set is the identity set for union operation. Why? Because A union null set gives you A, or any set union null set gives you the given set. A union A is A, B union A is B, C union A is also C. Then now we'll go for operation called idempotent law. Now we'll go for idempotent law. Idempotent law is interesting. A union operated on A. So same set if you take union, A union A is A. Many situations in many theorems will use this. A union A is A. So all of you know what is union. What is union? Combining two sets, means writing the elements of first set and second set without repeating them. So now A union A, if you do, you will get A. So in many situations, A I can expand it as A union A. This is idempotent law. This also can be proved by taking set A as any non-empty set. So let me take A is equal to any one set. I will take 1, 2, 3. Now I will do A union A. I'll do what? A union A. A union A means what? 1, 2, 3. I will combine with 1, 2, 3. What is meant by union? I should write the elements of both the sets. What are the elements of first set? 1, 2, 3. Then I should write the elements of second set. 1, 2, 3. Already I have written. So I should not repeat. You know, in any set, repetition should not be there. So 1, 2, 3. So you get 1, 2, 3. When you do A union A, you are getting 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is what? Given set A. That's why we call this as idempotent law. So any set union same set gives you same set. A union A is A. Or if I take B union B, that will also give B. Or if I take C union C, that will also give C. So what is the conclusion? We conclude that any set, when you operate union on the same set, you will get the same set. So this is what? Idempotent law. Then we have law of universal set. Law of universal set. When you operate universal set, see, universal set is the biggest set in the context. In the context, universal set acts as superset which contains all other sets as subsets. So universal set union A is U. U union A is U. U union A is U. And one more interesting fact I want to tell you, you can make it as a note. Note is subset and set. So set, when you do union with subset, so superset, the big set. Superset union subset gives you superset. Superset. For example, I'll take A is 1, 2, 3. I'll take B is 2, 3. Do you agree? B is a subset of A. B is a part of A. If you do A union B, you will get a big set A. You can check it. 1, 2, 3 union 2, 3. If you do 1, 2, 3, you will get 1, 2, 3 means what this? So if you do 1, 2, 3 union 2, 3, you will get what? Union means what? Combine without repeating. So it will become 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is what? A. So superset union subset is superset. So you know universal set is a superset and A is subset. Any set is subset for universal set in the given context. So A union A gives you U union A gives you U, because U is the big set and A is the subset. So set union of its subset gives you the given set. So U union A is U. Universal set union given set gives you universal set. Superset union subset is superset. Big set union its subset gives you the big set. That's it. Simple. Now I taught you all the properties. Now I taught you the properties of union. Let me summarize what is union. What is union? So what is union? Simple. If A is a set containing 1, 2, 3 and B is a set containing 3, 4, 5, you can do operation called A union B. Then what is A union B? This is read as A union B, or we also call it as A or B. A union B means write the elements of A and write the elements of B without repeating. So first I'll write elements of A. What are the elements of A? 1, 2, 3. Then I should write elements of B, that is 3, 4, 5. But already I have written 3, so I should not repeat. So start from 4, 5. This is A union B. Simply, A union B means write the elements of A and write the elements of B without repeating. So elements of A is 1, 2, 3. Elements of B is 3, 4, 5. But 3 repeats, so write only once. This is the thing. And then today I taught you properties. I have done only one operation. What is the operation? Union. And what is meant by union? A union B means when you combine, A union B means it's a set containing elements of A or elements of B, but if it also contains elements present in both, but taken only once. So A is 1, 2, 3, B is 3, 4, 5. I'll write set of A, that is 1, 2, 3, then set of B, elements of B, that is 3, 4, 5, but 3 only we should write once. And I also told you A union B is a set such that X such that means it contains element X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Means if I pick any element here, it should belong to either A or it should belong to B. And I also told you the word OR stands for union. This is the only first operation we studied. In this properties I taught you. What are the properties we studied? The first property I taught you people is commutative. Commutative means what? A union B is same as B union A. In any situation, you can write A union B as B union A or B union A as A union B. We call this what? What we call this as commutative law. Then I taught you associative law. What is associative? You can associate the first two, or you can club the first two, union C, or you can group or club the last two. We can associate last two. Union B, union C is same as A union B union C. We call this as associative law. Then I taught you identity. For any set, null set is the identity. A union null set gives you A. A union null set gives you what? A. I call this as what? Identity. Then I taught you a very important concept, that is idempotent law. A union A gives you A. A, when you operate union with same, you will get same. This is called as idempotent. Idempotent. Then I taught you law of universal set. What is law of universal set? You studied universal set, union, any set gives you universal set. And these are the interesting properties we studied. So this is the first operation. What is the first operation? Union. So after you do union, the elements present in say A union B is an element either in A or in B. What is meant by A union B? Combine the elements of A with elements of B without repeating. You cannot repeat. In any set, element should be written only once. No element repeats. That's why always I define set as what? Collection of well-defined object. A union B is a set containing elements of A as well as elements of B without repeating them. So X such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B is the definition for union. Now, we'll go to the next operation, that is intersection of sets. What is the second operation I'm going to teach you? Intersection of sets. What is meant by intersection? So, if two sets, when you take A and B, intersection of two sets is a set which contains common elements of A and B. It's a set which includes elements that are present in A and B both. So, we use the intersection as both or operation and. So simply speaking, if I take a set A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and I'll take a set B is equal to 2, 3, 5. I have taken two elements, A intersection B. How to read this symbol as intersection? So symbolically we write A intersection B. A intersection B is a set which contains common elements of A and B. See, in A and B, 2 is present in both A and B, I'll write it. 3 is present in both A and B, I'll write it. 2, 3 is intersection. Intersection means what? X is such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. So A intersection B is a set where the element should belong to A and it should belong to B. See here 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 belongs to A as well as 2 belongs to B. Here 3 belongs to A as well as B. In union we say the word R. It may belong to any one, but in intersection it should strictly belong to both. Now coming to this, intersection means set of common elements, simply speaking. What is intersection? Set of common elements of given two sets. So now I'll ask you, or we'll take an example. Set A contains 2, 4, 6, 8. Set B contains 6, 8, 10, 12. They want you to find, read this, how to read this? A intersection B. They want you to find what? A intersection B. How to find A intersection B? Write the common elements. See, 6 is present in A and same 6 is present in B. So, in A intersection B, I can include what? 6. And 8 is present in A and 8 is present in B. I can also include 8. So, intersection is a set containing common elements of A and B. What are the common elements? The elements which are common for both A and B, 6 and 8, 6 and 8, club them, that's it. Now, I hope all of you understood A intersection B. And how to write A intersection B? A intersection B is a set containing element X such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. That's it. Now, we'll go to the properties. Before we go to the properties, let me just conclude what is A intersection B by taking an example. Now, if A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 3, 4, 5. Now, then I'll write A intersection B. All of you know how to read this. This is A intersection B. A intersection B means what? From both the sets, pick the common elements. 1 is present in A, but it is not in B. 2 is present in A, but it is not in B. 3 is present in A, and 3 is also present in B. I can write. So, say A intersection B is a set containing common element, that is 3. This is A intersection B. In this case, A intersection B is singleton. What is singleton? A set which contains only one element is called a singleton. So, A intersection B, I got singleton. Or sometimes you may get any set. So, what is A intersection B? Set containing common elements. Pick the common elements. So, now we have learned two operations. Don't get confused. So, how to read this? Union. It is easy. The letter U. Union starts with U. And reverse it. That is intersection. In union, we'll combine all the elements without repeating. But in intersection, we'll pick only common elements. I hope all of you understood what is intersection. Now, I'll go ahead with the properties of intersection. Now, and definition. What is definition? I told you, set A and set B are two sets. Then A intersection B is another set which contains set of all those elements which belongs to both. I am underlining the word both. So, whenever they use the word both, you can use operation and. So, the intersection of two sets A and B is a set containing elements which belongs to both A and B. Symbolically, we write A intersection B. A intersection B is a set which contains X such that X belongs to A and, please listen to this carefully, I am writing the word and, X belongs to A and X belongs to B. In union, we use R, but here we use AND. So, whenever we use AND, it refers to what? Intersection. So, intersection means set of both the elements. So, elements which belong to both the sets, I'll pick and write. So, now, how to represent it in Venn diagram? This rectangle is universal set, this is first set, this is second set. The shaded part, this part is intersection because this is common for both. This blue colored part is common for set A also, this blue colored part is common for set B also. This region represents intersection, and if I draw like this, it is intersection. Dear students, I wrote Venn diagram for union. Union means what? I should shade full. This is union. Now I am writing Venn diagram for what? Intersection. Intersection means only common part you should shade. So if I take two sets and if I shade this part, this is called as intersection part. That's it. So now I hope all of you are thorough with what is intersection. What is intersection? Intersection of two sets A and B is the set containing those elements which belong to both A and B. Symbolically, we'll write A intersection B. A intersection B means what? X is such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. Now, we'll go ahead with the properties. Now we'll go ahead with the properties of intersection. What is the first property? A intersection B is same as B intersection A. Means intersection is commutative. Intersection is what? Commutative. So if I take A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I take B is equal to 2, 3, 5, 9, and if I ask you people to write A intersection B, what is meant by A intersection B? Set containing common elements of A and B. So what are the common elements? 2, 3 is present in both. So 2, 3. Now can you tell me what is B intersection A? Means common element. B intersection means common elements of B and A. What are the common elements of B and A? Again 2, 3 only. So clearly A intersection B value is same as B intersection A. Do you agree or not? So A intersection B value is same as B intersection A. Therefore what is the conclusion? So like union, intersection is also commutative. Then associative. So like union, intersection is also associative. What is associative? A intersection B intersection C value is same as A intersection B intersection C. And there we operated null. A union null gave you A, but here A union null, A intersection null gives you null set. So now I need to discuss associative law and law of union and law of commutative. That means again in my next session I will be going ahead with the properties of second operation, that is intersection. So I hope all of you understood what is union. Now I taught you properties of intersection. In my next session I will be going ahead with what? The properties of intersection. Attend my next session for the properties. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next session. Thank you.